So in the last class, we have seen how to compute the discrete cosine transform DCT, and we have seen a practical example of DCT. The advantage of DCT that we have seen is all are the real part. Advantage of DCT is that all the component of the transformation matrix that we are going to use are the real component. So for that case, complexity is getting reduced. Now, if we need to reduce the complexity more, what we can do? Complexity means what? Complexity in the sense of multiplication and addition. First time, whenever we have done the discrete Fourier transform, then multiplication was like that: a plus jb c plus jd, like that. So simply ab plus jbc plus jd minus bd. So we have seen that for simply dft, the complex multiplication was there, and full number of real multiplication has been happened for simply one complex multiplication. And now whenever we have considered the discrete cosine transform DCT, if we simply multiply a and b, in the place of 4 multiplication, simply one multiplication happened, as a and b both are real. Now I'm trying to say that if we can make the transfer function or the coefficient of the transfer function, that is a b, these are all 1. If we can make that, then what will happen? If you have a simply matrix 1, that is a transformation matrix, and you have the input image, so what will happen? Whenever you will do the multiplication, whatever the data you have of the input image, simply multiplication will be happen by 1. So whatever the data will be there, will remain the same. Means 1 into a, that will be a, 1 into b, that will be b. So simply it will be first value a plus b, like that. So you don't need to consider the multiplication. That means what? Simply you can avoid all the multiplication parameter. Simply the remaining part will be the addition. Means 1 into a, that is a, you don't need to consider the 1 into a, simply you can write a. Similarly 1 into b, that is also you can simply write b. So clear what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir.
So if we can make that, then total multiplication will be avoided, and the remaining part will be simply the addition or subtraction part. Okay, so overall complexity will also be reduced. So that we are going to do now. We are going to represent a transformation matrix that is called the Hadamard transformation matrix. That is called the Hadamard transformation matrix, and that matrix is defined as H1 is equal to 1 by root 2, 1, 1, 1, minus 1. Simple. That is all. So that is called the Hadamard transformation matrix, That is called the Hadamard transformation matrix, and this is called the order of the matrix. So this is the first order matrix, the simplest Hadamard transformation matrix. Okay. Advantage of that matrix is that all the parameters are defined by 1. Half 1 by root 2 is considered to normalize the transformation matrix, means simply to represent that into a unitary matrix format we need 1 by root 2. Okay. So here all the parameter we have used are 1. Okay. Now as it is 1, means simply we can write that h1 must be equal to h1 star, as all the parameters are real, so there should not be any complex value, so h1 will be h1 star as real matrix. That is one point. And also we can write h1 equal to h1 inverse. If we make the inverse of h1, it will remain the same. Again, h1 inverse means h1 star transpose. Again, h1 star equal to h1, so simply h1 transpose. And what is the value of h1 transpose? Again, it is h1. Simply h1, if we make inverse, you will get the h1. If we make the transpose, then also you will get h1. Means what? That defines that a transformation matrix that we are using is symmetric, as well as orthogonal. So the Hadamard transformation matrix is real matrix, it's symmetric, and also it's orthogonal. So as a result, the main formula that we have used till now, that is V equal to A U A transpose, the main formula that we have used, and U equal to, we have got A transpose U A. In that main formula, what we can write?
সেটা ভি হবে না, u equals to a inverse v.
Yes. That will be V. That will be V. So in that main formula, we can represent A and A transpose both by A, means if we consider A is the Hadamard matrix, then A and A transpose both will be equal. So simply for Hadamard transformation matrix, what we can write? That means you don't need to consider transpose, you don't need to consider inverse. Simply, if we want to calculate the V, that is your the transformed image, write down Hadamard matrix, your image, and again Hadamard matrix. If we want to calculate the input image from the transformed image, same thing, replace the U by V, replace the input image by the transformed image, so you will get your input image. Okay, so that is the advantage of the Hadamard matrix. Now what should be the order of the Hadamard matrix? There is the lowest order Hadamard matrix defined by H1, this is your lowest order Hadamard matrix defined by H1. Then what should be the order of Hadamard matrix? Means where we can use how many value of H, that defines by n log base to capital N. N equal to log base to capital N, where capital N, that capital N defines the size of the image or size of the signal, and small n defines the order of the matrix. So simply if we consider n is 8, means simply a 8 cross 8 image, simply a 8 cross 8 image, then the value of small n will be 3. So simply that means to represent or to simply do the Hadamard transformation over an image of size 8 cross 8, you need to use Hadamard transformation of order 3. Similarly, for 16 cross 16, you have to do the order 4. 128 cross 128, you have to do the order like depending on that, like that. So simply in that way, you will choose the order of the Hadamard matrix. Now, if we change the order, how the matrix is going to change? Means only we know H1 is equal to 1 by root 2, 1, 1, 1 minus 1. Then what will be the value of H2 or H3 or H5, whatever? What will be the value of that? That simply will be like that. The H2, if we calculate the Hadamard matrix of order 2, that simply will be H1 Kronecker product of H1. Kronecker product means all of you know Kronecker product of H1. Means if we multiply 2 H1, you will get H2. So if you multiply 2 H1, what will happen? You have H1 1 by root 2, 1, 1, 1 minus 1. If we multiply 2 H1, so 1 by root 2 will be 1 by root 2 square, and 1 H1 is 1, 1, 1 minus 1, and that H1, the first H1 is defined by the matrix, and second H1, the second H1 matrix will be multiplied to the each element of the first H1, that is the Kronecker product. Means simply that will be multiplied by 1, 1, 1 minus 1, that will be multiplied by 1, 1, 1 minus 1, so it will be 1, 1, 1 minus 1. Similarly, this part will be multiplied by 1, 1, 1 minus 1, and that part will also be 1, 1, 1 minus 1 multiplied by, and as it is multiplied with minus 1, what will happen? All the value or all the sign will change. Simply the sign will change, and if the sign changes and if you do the multiplication, it will be minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1. So that will be your Kronecker product. So if we consider H2 order of 2 Hadamard matrix, that will be your H2 Hadamard matrix. So clear or not? That will be half 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, minus 1, 1 minus 1 minus 1 1, 4 cross 4. Clear?
স্যার এই এলিমেন্ট মানে শুধু একটা এলিমেন্ট নিয়ে কোনো হ্যাডামার্ড ম্যাট্রিক্স হতে পারে? মানে শুধু একটা ওয়ান যদি থাকে সেটাও তো স্যার ইউনিটারি হবে, সেটাও স্যার ট্রান্সপোজ করলে সেটার এইচ ওয়ানই আসবে।
কিন্তু একটা এলিমেন্ট দিয়ে হ্যাডামার্ড ম্যাট্রিক্সকে ডিফাইন করতে পারবি না। সব ট্রান্সফরমেশনেরই একটা তোর লিমিটেশনস থাকে। So you cannot define one Hadamard matrix by simply one value. Okay,
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ স্যার।
that that is your simplest Hadamard matrix. You cannot reduce that matrix. That is the simplest representation. Okay, you have to represent that, and that is the limitation. Means minimum 2 cross 2 image you have to consider to represent the Hadamard transformation. Minimum 2 cross 2. Okay, simply
আচ্ছা স্যার।
yes, one image with a single pixel, you cannot apply Hadamard transformation. There must be minimum 4 pixel. Okay, so this is your H2, means the Hadamard transformation matrix of order 2. Similarly, if we want to calculate Hadamard transformation matrix of order 3, what you will do? H3, simply H3 will be H2 Kronecker product of H1, H2 Kronecker product of H1, or you can write simply H1 Kronecker product of H1 Kronecker product of H1, whatever. Means what we are doing? We are simply doing the separable transformation. We are separating each and every transformation matrix. We are representing the overall transformation matrix by a lowest order Hadamard transformation matrix. We can do that. Means we can use the separable transformation. Means the complexity will reduce. Okay. So from here, simply if we want to calculate the H3, what we can write? H1 first H1 transformation matrix 1 1 1 minus 1, then H1 transformation matrix will be multiplied to, or simply will be Kronecker product to H2. So H2 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 H2. Okay, so can we write that H3 equal to 1 1 1 minus 1 defines your H1, and that H1 we are doing the Kronecker product with H2. Simply H1 is multiplied with the matrix H2, that one multiplied with the matrix H2, means each element is multiplying with matrix H2. So that is your H3, and if we represent H3, what you will get? That is, that position will define a H2 matrix that will be multiplied by 1, so it will remain H2. That will be multiplied by 1, so it will remain H2, and that position will also multiplied by 1, so that will remain H2. Only this position that is multiplied by minus 1, all the sign of H2 will change. So all the sign of H2 will change. Right? Again, if we consider each and every box of H1, simply if we consider each and every box of H1, then what it is defining? What should be the value of that box? Can you tell me?
H1
H1.
H1 minus H1.
H1 minus H1. Okay. So simply you can write that will be H1, means 1 1 1 minus 1. That will be H1. So 1 1 1 minus 1. That will be H1. 1 1 1 minus 1. That will be minus H1. So minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Similarly, you have to fill up all the part. So 1 1 1 minus 1, 1 1 1 minus 1, 1 1 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. That part also 1 1 1 minus 1, 1 1 1 minus 1, 1 1 1 minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. Now whenever you are coming to that part, that is your minus H2. That is your minus H2. That box. So each and every box will be minus H1. This is minus H1. This will be minus H1. This will be minus H1. That will be plus H1. Clear or not?
হ্যাঁ স্যার অবশ্যই।
তাহলে simply if we represent like that, that will be minus H1, means minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1, minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 1. That will be plus H1. So 1 1 1 minus 1. Okay, so that will be your internal matrix or the element of the H3 matrix, and that will be multiplied by 1 by root 2 as the order of 3, so 3. Okay, that means what? If we simply normalize the equation to calculate the Hadamard matrix, then what will be the value of Hn matrix? H3 is defined as H2 chronicle product of H1. So simply Hn will be defined as Hn minus 1 chronicle product of
Hn minus 2.
hmm?
Hn minus 2.
No.
মানে H3 যদি স্যার H2 আর H1 হয় তাহলে nটা কেন n minus 1 আর n minus 2 হবে না?
কেন হবে? What should be the value of H4?
H4 হবে H3 chronicle product of H2.
No. ভালো করে
H1 H3 chronicle product of H1 হবে।
Exactly.
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ স্যার,
H3 chronicle product of
H1
1, not the H2. তাই তো? H4 মানে H3 into H1. So H3 chronicle product of H1. So we'll write H1 and all the 1 will be multiplied to that matrix. So for H4, that 1 will be multiplied to that matrix, means that position will consist that matrix H3. That position will also consist H3. That is also H3, and that will be represent by minus H3. Means all the sign will be changed. So that will be your H4. So that I am not designing because it will be very large. So what will be the simple equation to calculate the Hadamard transformation matrix is that if the order of n of a transformation matrix I am trying to calculate, that is Hn matrix or vector is equal to Hn minus 1 multiplied by H1. That will be the equation. That is, you can write as 1 by root 2 whole to the power n multiplied by all the position will be defined by h n minus 1 h n minus 1 h n minus 1 and minus of h n minus
H
1.
n minus.
That. So that will be your Hadamard matrix equation. Clear?
হ্যাঁ স্যার
Okay, সবার clear তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay. So that is very simplest form. Simply if you want to calculate any order, represent this. Where you know h1, so obviously hn minus 1 will be also be automatically calculated, and depending on that hn will also be automatically calculated. So you need not to write the matrix in that format by manually. Simply what you need to write the matrix h1 to that format, 1 by root 2 1 1 1 minus 1. If you can able to write that matrix manually, all the Hadamard transformation matrix with any order can be calculated automatically. Okay, so this is your Hadamard transformation matrix. So simply if you have an image, if you have an image of fxy of size 512 cross 512, you need to do the frequency transformation using the Hadamard transformation matrix. What you will do? First, simply you will represent log 512. N is 512, so log base to 512, and whatever the value of that value will be the order of the Hadamard transformation matrix. And then h1 will be defined by 1 by root 2 1 1 1 minus 1. Then depending on that order, simply you will calculate hn. So that is your the transformation matrix. That is all you need to do. After that, simply you need to do the multiplication. Means a u a to calculate the v transformed image. So multiply transformation matrix with your image and again by the transformation matrix. So you will get your v. As simple as it is. Similarly, to regenerate u, replace v by u. Okay. So in that way, we will use the Hadamard transformation matrix practically.
স্যার এই 512 মানে 2 টু দি পাওয়ার তো 9 হবে, মানে n ইকুয়ালস টু 9 হবে অর্ডারটা Hadamard ম্যাট্রিক্সের, তাই
হ্যাঁ,
তো?
অর্ডারটা
তো
9
তাহলে
হবে।
হ্যাঁ, তাহলে মানে ওখানে ম্যাট্রিক্সটা কি মানে আমি যেটা HN বলছেন ওটা মানে কিভাবে ডিজাইন করবো আর বলুন।
ওকে, বলে দিচ্ছি। সো n ইকুয়াল টু 9, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
সো n ইকুয়াল টু যদি 9 হয়, simply h9 will be defined by 1 by root 2 whole to the power 9, and that will be defined h9
H8
H8 হবে স্যার।
sorry
হবে
sorry
স্যার।
sorry h8 h8 minus h8. Okay, now h8 will be what?
ও H7 H7 H7
1
মাইনাস H7 এরকম করে করে চলতে। হ্যাঁ
exactly.
ঠিক আছে।
So it will start from h1. That is the reason we need to represent h1. To calculate h9 it will start to h1, then it will calculate h2 h3. In that way it will go to h9. Okay,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
so in that way it will go to h9. So you can calculate any order of the Hadamard transformation matrix by simply, if we consider h1, that is the lowest order. If you consider that, you can get the order of the transformation matrix of your choice. Now one thing that I am going to show you is that what should be the order, or what should be the sequence order of the transformation matrix. So what is sequence order? Sequence as the before sequence, simply just I am trying to mention you what is frequency. What is frequency? Simply, if we ask you the definition of frequency, what will be the frequency of that signal? The frequency of that signal will be calculated how? How the signal,
1 by the time period.
no, how the signal is
Cycles
changing
per second.
or crossing the zero position. How much time the signal is crossing the zero position. That are your frequency, na?
Cycles per second. স্যার ওইটাই তো টাইম পিরিয়ডটা।
হ্যাঁ স্যার সাইকেল পার সেকেন্ড।
Cycles per second time period. So means simply by definition, how many times you are crossing the zero. If
আচ্ছা
frequency,
মানে
if frequency you are
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
increasing, that means it will be like that.
হ্যাঁ
If frequency you are reducing, that means it will be like that.
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Right? Means frequency defines by basic thing. Here you will not get the frequency. What is the thinking we need? Depending on that thinking, I am trying to describe the frequency. It is how many time you are crossing the zero position. That defines the frequency, na? Means from 1 to -1 you are getting a frequency value, from -1 to 1 again you are getting a frequency value, like that. Means here we are trying to represent the same thing, that how many time we are going to cross the 0th position, and as it is not frequency, we will represent that as a sequency. We will name it, that is not named by us, that is named by the whoever have designed the Hadamard transformation matrix. It is named by him. So it is mentioned as sequency. So basically sequency is that how many times it is crossing the 1. So what will be the sequency order of that matrix? If we want to calculate for the first row, what should be the sequency value? For the first row,
একবারও তো করছে না স্যার জিরোটাকে ক্রস।
তাহলে 0, obviously 0.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা জিরো।
For the second, that is the first change, that is the second change, third change, fourth change, fifth change,
7
sixth change, seventh change. So 7 number of changes is happening. 7, that is first, second, third. So 3 changes are happening here. So what will be the sequence order? 3. So in that way, if we simply calculate all the sequence order, you will get 0, 7, 3. You can check it. 4, 1, 6, 2, and 5. Okay. So does it define anything to you? The sequential order that you are getting, is there any pattern in the sequential order? Normally you can see that there is no pattern, but simply if we represent, keep in mind, all the sequential order in the gray code. Simply if we represent all the sequential order in the gray code, I am not telling how to represent the simply decimal code into gray code. Just check it. Simply represent all the sequential order which are in decimal. Simply represent in gray code. Then 0 will be represented by 0, 0, 0, gray code. 7 will be represented by 1, 0, 0. 3 will be represented by 0, 1, 0. 4 will be represented by 1, 1, 0. 5 will be 1 will be represented by 0, 0, 1. 6 will be represented by 1, 0, 1. 2 will be represented by 0, 1, 1, and 5 will be represented by 1, 1, 1. Simply represent all the decimal code into gray code, you will get that one. And make it inverse. Make it inverse. If we make it inverse, what will be? 0, 0, 0 will be 0, 0, 0. 0, 1, 1, 0 will be 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0 will be 0, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0 will be 0, 1, 1. And 0, 0, 1 will be 1, 0, 0. That is 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 1. So what you are getting? What you are getting?
0 to 7 এর বাইনারি কোডটা পেয়ে গেলাম।
0 to 7 binary code. So inverse of gray level is equal to, if we consider binary, inverse of gray level is equal to, if we consider binary, then we can write the decimal representation of binary as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From 0 it will start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means what? Whatever the sequential order you are getting, if we represent the sequential order in the gray level, and if we make the inverse of the gray level, whatever the order you are getting, that will be the binary representation of the natural order. Clear what I am trying to say?
স্যার এটা সব সময়ই হবে,
সব সময়
যেরকম
হবে।
অর্ডারই আসুক? আচ্ছা,
এটা for 8x8 means simply Hadamard transform for order 3. You can calculate Hadamard transform for order 4, 5, 6, whatever, you will get the natural order. For order 3, sequential order will always be same like that, because this matrix is fixed, na? You need no need to change the
Answer.
matrix. This is fixed. So for order 3, sequential order will remain the same. If we consider order 4, sequential order will be from 0 to 4 হলে কত সাইজ হবে? n equal to 4 log 2 2 to the power 4
2 হবে 2
কি 2 হবে?
4
মানে 2
বলছো।
to the
আচ্ছা
power 4 মানে
এনটা
16
অর্ডার
cross 16, হ্যাঁ
16 cross 16 small n equal to 4 means order 4 I am considering.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ
So 16 cross 16. So from 0 to 15 you will get. And whatever the sequential order you will get 0 to 15. Simply represent it into gray level and then make it inverse. That will be the natural representation of the binary representation of the natural order. Means it will start from 0 and it will end at 15. Okay. So that means whatever the Hadamard transform we are getting, that transform has also a order, and the order is related like that. Binary of natural order is equal to what will happen? Binary of natural order, anyone?
কি বললেন স্যার বুঝলাম না আরেকবার বলুন।
মানে আমি এই যে এতক্ষণ কি যেটা করলাম সেটা কি রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছে? বাইনারি অফ ন্যাচারাল অর্ডার। ন্যাচারাল অর্ডারের বাইনারি রিপ্রেজেন্টেশনটা কি রিপ্রেজেন্ট করছে? দ্যাট ইজ, এটা তো বাইনারি অফ ন্যাচারাল অর্ডার
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
and also inverse of gray order.
হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
So binary of natural order is
ইনভার্স অফ
inverse of
গ্রে অর্ডার।
gray order. Represent both by decimal. Binary of natural order decimal represent means you are getting the natural order. Inverse of gray order if we represent in decimal, you will get that order. So that relation you can create for a Hadamard transformation matrix.